in the middle of solar storm time is beautiful. The thing that you don't want to do is have anything in your mind pre-programmed. It's hard to make anybody understand that by saying that, but your real life isn't in your mind, it's reality, and that's the mind of God. And so what we have happening, wow, it's a big stir of the atomic field. All of existential reality is uh, well, now it's a memory. It's a memory. I don't want to contradict myself, but of course, this is what it sounds like when you do start to talk about the upper levels of just pure science, what's happening here. If you're making it, if you're not dead, you're not, see, then, then you're able to still participate as just pure science, being what you are as an aperture, like a drop of water that makes up an entire oceanic field of consciousness. That's very important, it's like, okay, so the aurora borealis, that's from molecular structure, certain gases and stuff that kind of burn under the solar winds, and they light up. They're ignited over this energy coming in, and different atomic gases, I guess, structures they emanated a different color. But technically, all of those images, in the sky, just swirly stuff, ribbon-like things that shows up, is made from little tiny dots of specklets of particulate matter. So explaining this for the first time, being able to actually, because it's taken maybe even years or maybe even a lifetime to get to this point, to try and to where a 5-year-old's going to simply understand how the human aperture works as reflecting the universe. We are one with it, very much like a technology that if you're here, it's here. Ears make sound, eyes make existential reality to see. Our entire physical aperture. Now, this is very scientific. It's you never hear me say this anywhere else, but it has entered into, it's one with this field of information, the realm, your physical body. It's just like a spacesuit that is interconnected to a video game. Man, I have not seen it more clearly than recently with these solar flares, how it's a video game. You're in a video game, and the backdrop, the set, I talked about it, is very natural. It's the earth, and it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. You want to just hang with that. You could just hang with that and start making plants and even animals, yes, work for you. And I didn't just say, now we're going to cut them down and make a house and roast them up. No. You have to get back into your imagination, because based on what we've had here, or really, yeah, past tense, what we've had, which is kind of going away, a lot of things like, say, like elephants and ostriches and stuff like this out in the wild. I mean, was it really wild, or did we just forget about it and get hijacked with something? And see, we could be using we could be harmonizing and having such a special life by being with that stuff and intertwining our intelligences with it. God, we don't know the civilization that can come out of it, or that was once here, having come out of it, being more on the sensitive side, our true intelligence as the potential of five-pointer organism, humane beings. Um, we see structures left on the planet that is amazing, where rocks look like they were turned into marshmallows, right? And just the the way that they hook together so tightly that you can't even get a hair in. But that is granite. Well, what is capable of that? I dare point right at the feminine, yin, the one that says, "This rock now, it's soft," and we make with the technology that's not here anymore. Why isn't it here anymore? There's there's rumor of wars, isn't there? That might be a little bit less obvious than what's tooling about out there. Yes, using one side of the organism, harnessing it and saying, you must, for your freedom, you must do this. And it's like, you know what? We have lost our technology there, because you cannot drag happy, loving people who are using love to govern themselves, God, you can't drag them into a war. You can drag them into sacrificing themselves just to make it known that we're not playing that here. This is our realm, and we're going to get to the bottom of this. All of that energy, and we always say it, right? Just really, it's energy of factory making war machines, little guns and big guns and all that gunfire. What else could it be used for? What can we transmute it into and make it useful for? Like, let alone the money, like as if money did anything, but really, like, can we really, yeah, find out what's really going on? What is this? Well, they're using so-called manpower. I didn't just say woman power, Hans. Ended at that because I got to go out and enjoy my day.